I am Echo Fan Grey Wolf. I'm going to this is chit chat number 2. I'm going to bring you another chit chat. So I think it's this one. Yep, it's that one. So this one is the hardest one I'm gonna have to do. I can almost guarantee you there will be cussing, and only because the subject matter is really, really important. And I don't know where CPS is, but this is why ICWA needs to stay in place so that things like this, if it happens to those kids, it can happen to any kid. These kids are not native, but ICWA is important for natives. These kids are white kids or white passing kids, and they shouldn't have to go through this. And CPS or somebody should have been able to get involved in this thing, and we'll give you the rest of my opinion after you take 3 minutes out of your life to watch this very important thing that will affect these kids for the rest of their life.
It's gonna be permanent. If her mother gets any contact with us, she will make it permanent. And nothing you say is gonna change our minds or our mind. We're not going with you ever.
We don't want to go. We know that. We are very, very aware.
Then leave. Then fucking leave.
We can't do that. Maya, we can't do that.
You're a human being. You can physically walk down the driveway. You are capable of doing that, so do that. If you have any ounce of goodness in you, walk down that driveway and leave us alone. And don't put us back with a freaking child molester.
We have to follow all this.
You actually... You could quit, you know? You could do that. You don't actually have to do this. As a human being, you don't have to force children back with a child molester. But you're choosing to do that. You are making a choice to do that. Right now. All of you guys are making a choice to do that, and that's your choice, and that's what you're doing, and you are fully responsible for that. And yeah. What's your name?
My name is Kelsey.
What's your name? What's all your guys' names? What's all your guys' full names?
I'm Latrice. That's Soren. You already met Kelsey.
We want your full names.
I'm Latrice. That's Soren. And that's Kelsey. You're Maya. You're Sebastian. That's your aunt over there. Those are some police officers. And I'm guessing some other family members, right? You don't have to get.
Well, you're putting me in a position surrounded by people trying to take me and police officers, so yes, I really do.
This is not trying to take you.
Well, you guys are. Aren't you? Yep. We're not going.
But do you know where you're supposed to go? Do you know where?
A reunification camp? Yeah.
In LA.
Where? Is not the program there? Is not the mental health?
Doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it fucking is. We're not going.
Like it's important.
Doesn't matter. We're not going. It's putting us back with a child abuser who will likely murder us afterwards. We are not going, no matter what. And we will fight screaming and kicking and yelling as much as we possibly can. We will not go. We would rather go to jail than go with you. Please arrest us if it will get us out of this situation. Handcuff me. Take me down to the police station.
I'm going to interject. If they do that, right? If they were to arrest the both of you, to make it super clear, she's reported. What happens after you're arrested is that you are then released back to the person that has custody of you. So that's not a means to an end. It's not how it works, unfortunately. Just want to let you know. Be super clear, because we are not here to lie. We have no reason to lie to you. You don't go back to your dad or your aunt. It just doesn't go like that because of the court paperwork. It's already been ordered. It's final. It's sealed for the moment.
Yeah, and we'll wait till that moment's over, standing right here.
I get it. I respect it, but unfortunately, it doesn't go like that.
You're not gonna talk us out of this. That's not happening.
I'm not here
We're
to
not.
do that.
You're trying to. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at all.
We want to give you time to process it.
Well, I'm gonna need until I'm 18 to process it. Okay?
Well, unfortunately, we have paperwork that says that you are supposed to come with us, and we're gonna get you there safely. That's it.
Not going. Not happening. which will likely hurt us. So there's no way you're getting
We're not
us.
gonna hurt you. What's the incentive for us to hurt you?
Force us to get there, because that seems to be your only goal right now, and you're hurting us by putting us back with the child molester. That's how you're hurting us.
Okay, so.
Mean any part of that, you're hurting
That's not what
us.
you mean by hurting in respect to where you're going, but unfortunately, we have paperwork that is
Not
filed.
going. I don't care what the paperwork says, we're not going. I have a restraining order pending against her. I'm not going.
You have a restraining order that's pending, but this court order is final.
Well, I'm waiting for it not to be pending. I'm standing right here. We're both staying right here. That's what's happening.
This is awful.
It's terrible. It's so unfortunate because you guys are young. It's cold, and you're
I'm willing to stand here for the next.
I understand that, but
What
I know
if I
that
have
you're
to?
cold and you're distressed and you're very upset and you don't want to go. I can see that. We can all see that.
Yeah.
We all know that you don't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, this is something that is going to happen. It's fine.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because we're not gonna let it happen. That's why it's not gonna happen. No matter what you do or say, we're not going. Call Detective Kendall. Please call Detective Kendall. There's literally a sex abuse case happening with us right now with our mother. Call Detective Kendall. I want to talk to Detective Kendall.
We here? I think so.
I fully understand the situation. I understand what my mother is and what she has done to me. And nothing you can say is going to change that. I have lived with her my entire life. She has done horrendous things to me. I understand that fully. And nothing you can say right here is going to change that.
No, for sure.
Nothing anyone is going to say is going to change that.
For sure. But you guys won't go there with your mother. You will go there with us.
We will go there to be with our mother, which means that we will go there with our mother.
She will be there.
Yes, if she's there, we're not safe. It has anything to do with her. If it's what she wants, we're not safe. You're putting us into an unsafe situation. You're helping them put us into an unsafe situation. You're putting us in danger. That's what you guys are all doing right now.
But it's a court order.
Doesn't matter if it's court order. It's still putting children in danger. A fucking 11-year-old you're putting in danger. And a 15-year-old.
No, but you have to understand that it's
Doesn't matter if it's court order. It's still putting us in danger.
police officer. They can do anything. We can do anything. Nobody can do anything. It's a court.
You're a human being. As I said, you can step away and leave. You're a human being.
It's a court order.
We don't
You guys are all human beings with legs. You can walk away.
Yeah, but we can.
You're choosing not to, and as a human being, that is a horrendous and awful thing that you're doing. You are abetting child molesting and rape of children by their mother. That's what you're doing. Well, this is not a calm situation. That's the thing. It's not a calm situation.
We understand you. We understand
You don't understand me. If you understood me, the human part within you would respond to this and leave.
So look, the police officers here, all of them, they understand. But they can't.
We have rights as human beings to not be placed back with our abuser.
Technically, at this time, because of your age, it's not.
There are such things as human rights.
Yeah, but it's not your decision because of your age. If you were a different age, then it would be a different conversation. Your aunt is quiet because what we're saying isn't false information. The officers are quiet because what we're saying isn't false information. Others that are standing here may not even know, but this is the law. It's a legal thing.
As far as I'm concerned, you're a criminal against acts against humanity as a whole by being any part of this. That's as far as I'm concerned. I don't care what the freaking judge wrote.
I abide by the law.
trying to explain to her the facts of life, which is that it's except for it's all as well. Of course, there's a great deal of like.
Say with you.
Gonna be permanent. If her mother gets any contact with us, she will make it permanent.
Y'all don't know how rough that is, man. Y'all don't know how rough that is and how mad I am to have watched that like 3 times today. And I don't understand where CPS was at. I don't understand because, you know, I'll be straight honest about that shit. If those kids were black, those kids would have went to juvie. They probably would have went the rough way, but they would have went to juvie. These kids were not black. The system has failed them. So when anybody says, oh no, the system does not fail people who are not of color. Yes, it does. The system fails children on a rapid rate and nobody wants to fucking acknowledge it. Oh, it's because they're white. Let's just push that shit away. Nobody's going to remember it. Wrong. I'm going to remember it. Everybody watching this video is going to remember it. The system has honestly, truly to God, failed these children. The girl said their mama was molesting them. The girl even mentioned the rape word, man. I don't know why a woman would do that to a little girl, a little boy. I don't know why anybody would condone it. I don't know why these cops couldn't have found another way. I don't know where the fuck CPS was, and I'm sorry for swearing, but my blood is boiling, and I'm sure you guys saw me twitching in the corner here. It's unacceptable. It's completely and totally unacceptable. And the system failed these children. It literally failed these children. There is no excuse for you under any circumstances to put a child back in the custody of someone who is abusing them. Where the hell was Detective Kendall? They should have called him. His ass should have been there to make sure that these kids made it home without so much as a twitch or a scrap of anything wrong with them. He failed these kids. That judge failed these kids. I failed these kids. Everybody involved in this video failed those kids. Not this literal video, but the one that I just showed. And we wonder why things like this always happens. Because we're always quick to turn the blind eye instead of doing what the fuck we're supposed to do. So, I don't know where this was. And there's nothing I can do about it. But I know one damn thing for sure. This should never ever fucking happen. Not to any kid, no matter the gender, no matter the race. This should never, ever, ever happen. And it did. Now, I don't know if there's another part because that was like the only link in that. I do know that I am mad as hell and that there's nothing I can do about it. I do know that the system failed these kids. And I do know who's ever in charge of that, you're going to answer to the good Lord one day for all that shit. And may you be as in much trouble with the Lord as that fucking person that hurt these kids. I hope their mama burns in hell. And I'm sorry if I've offended anybody with that, but I hope their mama burn in hell. They need to go. Thank you for watching. I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. This is Kung Fu Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.